Hello and welcome to another SteveGriff.com cigar review. Today I've got something a little bit special for you. It's been out for 2 months now, and it's had pretty good reviews across the board. Of course I'm talking about the Flor de Cano Short Robusto. As you probably, most of you know, this cigar was meant to come out last year as part of the 2009. Let's see, screw it up. Hello and welcome to another SteveGriff.com cigar review. Today I've got a very special Cuban cigar. It's been out for like 2 months now, and most of the reviews you hear across the board is that it's a very good cigar. Of course I'm talking about the Flor de Cano Short Robusto. This was meant to be out last year as part of the 2010 United Kingdom regional editions, but however, for a whole myriad of reasons, that they got delayed and they only came out at like the end of May. Weighing in is a bad thing. Describe it. Well, it's 4 inches by 50 ring gauge. The only other cigar in current release it has the same size as this is the Hoyo de Monterrey Short Robusto. So I just put two of them together so you get an idea of the size of the Flor de Cano. So without further ado, let's get this started. Construction, very good, I'd say. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I would say it's very close to. On the nose, a little bit barnyard, nothing too obnoxious, but looks good to me. Pairing the La Flor, I'll be drinking the Hook Norton Hooky Gold tonight. Pale, gold and zesty, so hopefully it's not like a heavy or medium, it's more, you know, lightish, goes with the flow, should match, I would think, the Short Robusto pretty well. So let's see how it all goes, eh? Right, first things first, let's find the bottle opener, which I have just. This is of course going to be a cigar review more than a beer review. However, I will put tasting notes for this beer as well. Yeah, citrusy and zesty. Quite not as hot, I would say, as like like the other beer I had the other day, the Cat Experience Blethen 1075. Light, citrusy, zesty. I think it'll be good on the palate to play in tandem with the La Flor. Right, let's get going. While I'm doing this, a bit of history of this cigar. Usually with the United Kingdom, when there's like a regional edition release for the UK, Hunters and Franco, the guys who like import all the Cuban cigars into the UK and so forth, they get like to choose what they want as a regional edition. So they usually like do something like quite interesting, like, I don't know, they delve into like the old Havana Cuban catalogues and go, ah, that was quite an amazing cigar, let's try and recreate it. Hasn't been seen for decades, so that's the whole idea behind this, where it kind of I think it got discontinued in the 80s, so they said why not, you know, re-release this as like a regional edition, like a one-off. So power to them, I say. So let's have a look. People have been saying it's like more light to medium bodied than not medium, just full. But I don't know, I've read a couple of things, but I'm holding all judgment until I give this a few puffs and smoke it down. You gotta smoke it down. As some James Sutton said once. All my lighters are out of gas, so we're going to be playing the lighting game for a while, sorry to say. Trying hard not to burn too much of the sides. It's going to burn my fingers to a crisp. And a cheeky puff there. Try my very hardest to get this lit perfectly, but I'm doing a pretty bad job of it. However, I think I got it. Feel kind of cheap change, short change now. Smoke 2 inches just by lighting it. Yeah, very light. Reminds me a lot of the UK regional editions. They're like more suave than than Blockbuster. And this follows the same trend, you know, the Laranagas and the Magnums, the Londras. I can't bloody remember it. And now this. Speechless. Very delicate flavours. Very delicate sweetness. Whew. Incredible. You have to jump really deep in and pull the flavours out, but it's so suave. There's like a sweetness and there's a little bit of metallic, a tiny bit woodsy, sugary. Oh. Something about this. Something about this. Really cool in the mouth. I'm thinking, oh, I should have a little bit of drink by now. However, very dry, very clean. I can see this being paired more with, you know, like a champagne just before lunch or something. A little bit more strength. Well, I'm going to smoke it down a bit and come back to you, I think, and see if I can collate all the flavours, because wow, it's just so mellow, yet there's flavour there, and bucket loads of flavour. However, you just gotta dig a little bit. Draw, burn, pretty damn good. I'll be back in a bit.